just waiting. I'm just waiting. Hey, 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 hey. It's your girl Queen Motivation. Let me know when you in the group, when you in the chat. Gotta do it a little different today, but I'm still here, I'm still gonna show up. Last Wednesday, technical difficulties, didn't get to show up, but I'm here, I'm here. Live and in the building. I'm just waiting for my lovely family to come on because I know they coming. One thing they gonna do, they gonna be here, they gonna support. Just let me know when you in here. Let me know when you in here. Hope you guys are feeling as amazing as I'm feeling. Hope the music is doing what it's doing. It's a different vibe when you do it from your phone, but hey, it's getting done. It's getting done. Let me know in the chat when you in here so I can get this message popping. Y'all know I'm always feeling good no matter what. Always feeling good. I'm just waiting for talk that talk. Jazz in the house. What's up, Jazz? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. How you feeling, girl? I'm feeling so good today. I don't even know how to I just feel good. I hope you guys feel good because I feel amazing today. We definitely here. Talk that talk. That's what we gonna do today. We gonna talk that talk. Definitely gonna do that. Yeah, let me know when you in here. Let me know. Let me know. Do me a favor, share the live. Invite some people so we can do what we do best. Celebrate. You know, we big on celebration. So that's what we here to do. We here to celebrate. Just giving everybody a few more moments to get in here. And once you in here, let me know you in here. Let me know you in here in the chat. Let me know. Hi. How you feeling? I'm just here, just waiting for my originals to get in. Cause I know they coming. They late bloomers, but they always here. They show up for me every time. Every time my people come through. To the new people who's new to my live, welcome, welcome. And to my regulars, y'all know what we came to do. We came to show up and we came to show out. We are here today. Yeah, I'm doing it from my phone today. Normally I'll be sitting big and pretty on that laptop, that big computer, but sometimes you gotta do some different things, but we here. Yes, Jazz, you know we come to show up and show out every time we in here. Y'all know what my topic is. I hope y'all know. If y'all know what my topic is, type it down there and let me know. Let me know if y'all know what my topic is. Because we in here today. We in here today. Try to have the music. How y'all like the music? The music doing all right for y'all? Hope that music doing this thing for y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell y'all today, kind of just want to go into, hi Daniel, you are really here, and I'm so grateful and blessed for you to be here. I am so glad you are. We get on here and we act out. We have fun, we laugh, we I don't know, we cry a little bit. We do it all here. We support each other. We celebrate one another. We here. We love to have fun. That's something we always do. But my live today is basically we're gonna talk about acknowledge, allow, and understand. And those are the three things that's gonna get us a mighty, mighty long way. Once we acknowledge some things, once we allow these things to take place, we're able to understand why, and we're able to know what to do differently. So that's pretty much what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about acknowledge, allow, and understand. And one thing, talking from personal experiences, I myself had to acknowledge some things about myself. A lot of us don't want to believe we wrong. A lot of us really believe that we A1. A lot of us don't think we have no problems. We just running around here just pointing the fingers at everybody else, but we don't want to acknowledge the things that we do. So that's why a lot of us are still stuck and we're not growing. So once you begin to acknowledge some things about yourself, you're able to allow a different way to handle things. And when you allow these things to take place, then you can understand them way different. So my biggest thing is, I have to acknowledge one thing that I know I be struggling with, and that be that attitude around. Sometimes that attitude can be so funky, and I be sitting around here be so mad, and I want to be mad at everybody but myself. I want to be so mad. Like when I'm driving on the freeway, cars cut me off, I'm mad, okay? I'm ready to chase these cars down. Like I know they didn't just pull up on me like that and cut in front of me like it's gonna make a difference, like I'm gonna be late somewhere, or like I'm not gonna get to my destination. So I had to acknowledge that I have an attitude problem, right? Have to allow myself to be mad in that moment, because if I know that I have an attitude problem and I try to go around acting as if I don't, then it's going to weigh on me heavier than normal. So I acknowledge I have an attitude problem. I have a big attitude problem. But I allow myself to be in my anger. I'm not going to let anyone allow me to get out of what I'm feeling, because in that moment, that's my emotion. And a lot of people are always trying to make you feel different about how you feeling. If you mad, you have every right to be mad if somebody made you mad. If you sad, you have every right to be sad if somebody made you sad. Whatever feeling you want to feel at that moment, and that's the feeling you acknowledge that you want to feel, you feel that. You deal with that. And then once you realize that maybe you was overreacting or maybe you wasn't, you're able to understand how to deal with your emotions. So since I have an attitude problem, right, and I get mad, I'm like, okay, I'm mad. Why am I mad? Because the car cut me off. Okay, well, the car cut you off, and you know that you're mad. So you're going to allow this person to cut you off, dictate your entire mood, and you're going to have a whole attitude because this car done cut you off 3 cars ago. We're not even in the same lane anymore, but I'm still mad. I'm still chasing down that car, right? So now here I am, 3 lanes. The car is probably on the next exit somewhere, probably got off. Now I'm realizing, I can't believe I was mad for that long for something that happened just a quick second. I mean, really quick. And I was still mad. Why was I mad so long? Because I wanted to be mad. I wanted to be in that emotion. I wanted to be upset. And because I wanted to be upset, I've allowed it to make me feel as if I want to have an entire bad day. Now I want to have a whole bad day because I'm mad. So once you acknowledge it and you allow it to pass, you can understand why you was mad. And now you know if you had every right to be mad. So in your life, I don't know what you may be dealing with. I don't know what you may be facing. I don't know what storms are approaching in your life. But whatever it is, I'm telling you to go ahead and feel it. Like, don't be afraid to feel whatever emotion you're feeling. And don't let somebody dictate how you want to feel. Because a lot of people are always trying to tell you, you don't even have no business to be mad. Why are you mad about that? Because it happened to you. And because you have every right to be mad. So why somebody gonna try to tell you that you can't be mad about something that interfered with your emotions at that moment? I don't like when people try to tell me I don't have no business being mad. How you gonna tell me I can't be mad? If it happened to me, that means I'm mad. Because guarantee if it happens to somebody else, they're gonna be mad. So I want to tell somebody today to go ahead and feel whatever it is you want to feel. Whatever that emotion is, go ahead and feel it. Because we need to be able to deal with our own selves. And if we can't deal with our own selves, I'm pretty sure nobody else will be able to deal with us. So with that being said, catch that emotion, feel that emotion, acknowledge that emotion, deal with that emotion, and decide what you want to do with the rest of that emotion. Because a lot of us don't even want to cry because we're so afraid that people are going to judge us for crying. And I know it's a lot of men that do not show their emotions at all because they was brought up to believe that if you cry, that make you soft. If you cry, nobody's going to respect you. If you cry, women are going to make you to be a weak man. But if you show your emotions, that takes courage for a man to really show how he really feels. So I'm excited knowing that a lot of men are really getting in touch with their inner selves and dealing with their emotions. It's a great feeling. It's a blessing, and it's something to be proud of. Some people don't do that. Some people don't want to be in their emotions. Especially men. Men really don't want to be in their emotions. They just want to be hard all the time. And you don't have to be all the time. Hard all the time. You don't have to be. So if you're dealing with something right now, I want you to deal with it. I really do, because it's very important that you handle that emotion for whatever that emotion is. So today, that's what we're dealing with. Whatever that emotion is. That emotion is something that is going to either make you or break you. And if you don't want it to make you nor break you, then you got to deal with it. Handle it. Whatever it is, handle that emotion. Because I could be a crybaby sometimes. I really could. I could cry, and just cry some more, and keep crying, and keep crying. And sometimes I don't even understand why I'm crying. And the moment I sit down and dig deep, now I know why I'm crying. And I feel like I have every right to be in that emotion at that time. But when you get in that emotion, just don't stay there. We all get depressed. We all get down. We all going through something right now. But just whatever it is, don't stay there. You cannot stay there. You can get out the bed. You can stretch. You can go for a jog. You can do a quick 15-minute workout. Whatever you got to do to get you out of that sadness or that depression or whatever it is that is going to make you feel like you want to move around more. Do it. Really do it. Because some of us are so down right now, we can't even get out the bed. We so hurt. We so stressed out. We can't even get out the bed. And I've been there. I've been depressed to the point where I felt like I couldn't go on. I've been depressed when I felt like I didn't want to be on this earth no more. I've been there before where I just don't want to even be bothered or talked to. I've been there, and I'm sure a lot of you been there. And I'm sure on top of that, a lot of you know some people that's going through that right now. But you have to really encourage yourself, you know? Like, you got to really be good to yourself. Because the moment you stop being good to yourself, that's when everybody else will stop being good to you too. So I want you guys to just really just love on yourselves some more. Be kind to yourself. Be true to yourself. Like, feel whatever it is you want to feel. Disappear for a little while if you have to. Turn your phone off if you got to. Whatever you got to do to get your mind right for yourself, go ahead and do it. You deserve it. You don't have to be in everybody's face. You don't have to be on every scene. You don't have to be at every turn up. Like, you could just, like me, I sit at home and I'm a big time homebody. And I know a lot of people sometimes be like, you don't do nothing. I do what I want to do. I do what makes me happy. I get out when I want to get out. I like to go outside when I want to go outside. I like to move when I want to move. I don't feel like anybody else should be trying to force me to do anything that I don't want to do. So if you want to be a homebody, be a homebody. If you want to be out in those streets, be out in those streets. Whatever make you happy, that's what you got to focus on. That's what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, we owe it to ourselves. We really owe it to ourselves to be good to ourselves, to be kind to ourselves, to really motivate ourselves, and to believe in ourselves. Because somebody is sitting on the bed right now, and they are so tired. They feel like they don't have anything to live for. They are so stressed out. They are so depressed. They going through so many different emotions right now. Maybe they lost a loved one and they don't know how to come back from it. Maybe they so used to things going right for them and the one thing went wrong for them and they don't know how to come back from it. Maybe they just got a phone call from the doctor and the doctor gave them some bad news. They're not used to receiving bad news, so they don't know how to take it in. Like, there's somebody right now who just don't want to be here no more. They are emotionally drained. They are tired. But they realized that it was some kind of fight in there. There was something in there that made them want to continue to push. They wanted to fight for something. They had something to fight for. So if you know somebody that's going through something and you haven't heard from them in a few days, please do not hit them with that, oh, okay. So what's up, stranger? You don't check on people. So you don't have the right to say what's up, stranger, if you don't know if they've been through something or not. Now, if you hit them up and they give you some brush off excuse, or they make you feel like you being nosy, or you ain't got no business in a business, now I can see you saying, okay, all right, so you just on one. Okay, so respect it. You know, you might not like it, but respect it. You might not feel like what they did or what they said is something that you wanted to hear, but you have to respect it. Like, a lot of people don't feel like they need to respect nobody nowadays, and they don't want to respect boundaries. But if you don't respect somebody else's boundaries, you cannot expect somebody to respect your boundaries. If you're walking around here and you're not giving people the same kind of respect that you demanded, you need to go sit down, put yourself on timeout, and get out of people's faces. Because like I said, you don't know what people are going through. We don't know what somebody is going through. Somebody might have lost their mother 2 or 3 months ago. Somebody might have lost their grandma 2 or 3 months ago. Somebody probably lost an animal, because some people love the animals just as much as they love humans. We cannot judge a person's emotions based off of how they feel or how they want to feel. We cannot do that. We are not entitled to judge somebody else's emotions. We don't have no business telling somebody how to feel. Let me see what Daniel said. What do we do if we respect others' boundaries, but our boundaries are being disrespected? Then that's when you have to make a move and realize that your boundaries count way more than somebody else. Because if you putting everybody else before you, you are going to drain yourself out to the point where you're not going to have any room for nobody else. So I don't want you to put so much energy into somebody else and taking it away from yourself. Because what good are you if you not good to yourself? You cannot be good for nobody else. I know a lot of us think that we are entitled to run around and save the world and we want to be there for everybody. I consider myself to be a motivational speaker, but I don't always have the answers. I don't always know what to say. I don't always know what to do. So what I have to do is I have to check my mental first. Because if I want to motivate you guys, I have to make sure that I'm in a position to where I can motivate you. I can't go out here and get pissed off and be mad and have an attitude and then come sit in front of this camera and I'm trying to motivate y'all knowing that I'm feeling some type of way. I won't be able to get into the motivational part of it because I didn't take the time to check myself to make sure that I'm good. If your boundaries are being disrespected, but yet you running around here respecting everybody else's boundaries, then that means you're not respecting your own boundaries. Hey, daughter, better late than never. I still appreciate you coming. I'm here. You know, I love you guys. I thank you guys for always coming through. I'm telling you, no matter what, y'all always going to show up, and I appreciate it. I appreciate my newcomers, and I appreciate my returners. I love y'all so much. Queen Motivation is always here. But I will say that thank you, Evelyn, if you don't take the time to respect your own boundaries, then you cannot run around here and demand other people to respect your boundaries. If you're not respecting your own self, nobody is going to respect you. If you're not being good to yourself, nobody else is going to be good to you. You have to really sit down sometimes and ask yourself, what am I doing for me? Am I giving myself the same kind of devotion, the love, the understanding, the joy, the wisdom, the happiness? Am I giving that to me that I'm trying to give to everybody else? You cannot pour into a cup with holes in it. It'll never get full. So if you running around here and you a cup with holes, you're never going to get full. And if you not full, ask yourself, how can you fill anybody else's cup up if your cup is not full? Hi, Shay. I don't want to mess your name up, so thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I really love you guys for supporting me. It's a blessing. I'm just here. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to go ahead and backtrack a little bit. My name is Katrina. I do go by Queen Motivation. I've been doing motivational videos since 2012. And one day I just say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start doing lives. When I tell you, when you follow what you love to do about yourself, everything else will fall into place. Everything else. So I want to tell somebody out there, if you have a dream and you're afraid, that's when you need to do it the most. Anytime you are so scared to do something, that's when you got to do it. Because one thing about it is that the only person that's going to stop you from being successful is yourself. And we can blame everybody else. We can give them pieces of our lives when we feel we failed. But the real truth is, a lot of us are failing because we are failing ourselves. A lot of us are sitting around here wanting to be upset at everybody else, but we're not being upset with ourselves. The moment you start to be upset with yourself and realize that you are definitely the blessing and you need to learn your own worth, you are going to look at things and people so different. Everything that you do from this day on is going to be so different. You will not be able to walk the same, talk the same, dress the same, act the same. You're not going to be looking at people as if you're better than them, but you're going to be looking at yourself like you are better than who you once was. A lot of us are walking around here still living in our past lifetime. Some of y'all have to let it go. And I'm speaking to myself. When I tell you, that's okay. I'm so glad you're here, better late than never. When I tell you that if you allow yourself to believe lies that somebody told you, that you're not going to be worth something, you need to tell yourself, you need to retell yourself that those are lies. And anybody that got a problem with your success has a problem with themselves. You don't owe anybody anything. The only person you owe something to is yourself. You don't have to run around here trying to make everybody else comfortable if you're not comfortable yourself. And definitely, Shay said exactly, I'm no better than anyone but my old self. And that's definitely the truth. If you're going to be in competition with anybody, be in competition with yourself. Every day is a day to grow. Every day is a day to be different. Every day is a day when you can wake up and say, you know what, whatever I didn't do Monday, I'm going to do it Tuesday. Whatever I didn't do Tuesday, I'm going to do it Wednesday. Whatever I didn't do Wednesday, I'm going to do it Thursday. Do not give up on yourself. Other people are going to give up on you, but do not give up on yourself. Other people are going to let you down, but do not let yourself down. Other people are going to try to stop you, but do not stop yourself. If people get in your way and they tell you, you can't do it, you look them straight in their eyes and say, you are lie to yourself, but you're not going to lie to me. Because one thing I'm going to do is do exactly what I'm set up to do. I'm set up to win. Hey, Ty. And I will win. I'm not set up to be a failure. Nobody in this life was born a failure. A failure is a person who quit. And if you quit, you can consider yourself a failure because you gave up. But I don't want nobody on this life to give up. You all have a position in life. Definitely have a position in life. And your position in life is to succeed for yourself. Your position in life is to do what people said you couldn't do. People are always going to try to stop you. People are always going to try to have something to say. People are always going to try to do dirt on your name. But just remember, dirt is what makes things grow. A flower not going to grow without dirt. And you have to water yourself every day of your life. You have to speak life into yourself. Nobody is going to speak life into you the way you can speak life into yourself. So if you have to wake up every day for the rest of your life and look in that mirror and say, you know what, today I'm a win. Today I am somebody. Today I am blessed. Today I am moving mountains. Today I'm going to show up and show out. Today I'm going to show somebody what they said I couldn't do. I believe in myself. And if nobody told you today, I believe in you. If nobody told you today they proud of you, I'm proud of you. If somebody didn't tell you they love you, I love you. Let's see what Evelyn says. The grass may seem greener on the other side, but it will be greener where you water. That is so the truth. And I thank you. I thank you. I'm so grateful that y'all are allowing me to motivate y'all and allow me to be myself. So I thank you for those words, Shay, because when I tell you, people are always going to try to make you feel bad about being yourself. And if you can't be yourself, you are going to disappoint everybody around you. Everybody around you is going to be disappointed. But I'm telling you right now, you don't have to disappoint nobody. Because you don't owe a soul any value of your life. If they don't see your value and they don't see your worth, then they, my friend, are not worth it. We all have a purpose. Some of us don't know our purpose. And why? Because we still living in our pain. We still living in our past. We still living in our hurt. I'm going to break off a little piece of myself so I can tell y'all, I was molested. And it took me a long time to believe in my spirit that I would ever be loved by a man. And it wasn't until the day when I loved a man that didn't love me back that made me realize maybe, just maybe, the love that I'm inquiring from other people, I need to give that to myself. Maybe if I just stop and look at myself in the mirror and realize that I can be loved, somebody will love me. But if you don't believe that you can be loved, or if you don't believe that somebody can be there for you, then you are always going to set yourself up for failure. And I don't want to see nobody failing in here. Nobody. Because every day of our lives, we have something to look forward to. You don't know that one word that you said to somebody could have saved their entire life. People are living on the edge out here. They are living on the edge. They are really sitting here right now just ready to end it all. They are tired. And here you are, still here, woke up today. And you said, I fight to live to see another day. And every time you fight to see another day, your days get better. You get better with time. You grow. And sometimes healing It's going to hurt. People make it seem like healing is all peachy and creams and all beautiful and amazing, and you just going to just be running around in all this wonderful love when you healing. Healing hurts, and it hurts painful. Because when you heal, things start breaking off you. Things start shifting. You start losing people that you thought you loved. And that goes for family, that goes for friends, that goes for coworkers, that goes for jobs. Sometimes the healing be so powerful, baby, that you get to moving around and things get to shaking and you get to looking and you like, wait, I never knew that this was going to happen this way, that was going to happen this way. Healing is going to take you to a place in your life where you never thought you was going to coexist. But I'm telling you right now, you are in a place and you are in a winning season. And you don't have no business feeling sorry for yourself just because you did not get that opportunity Monday. You got that opportunity Tuesday. And if you didn't get it Tuesday, you got Wednesday. You got every day of your life to keep going. You got every day of your life to keep striving. You got every day of your life to keep believing in yourself. You owe it to yourself to show out for yourself. You owe it to yourself to believe in yourself. We all going through something right now. Every last one of us are going through something. But just because we don't look like we going through something doesn't mean we not going through something. We are definitely healing from some of us relationships, some of us childhood trauma, some of us adult trauma. Every last one of us is going through something right now. And we really sitting back right now saying, you know what? That hurt. And that goes back to acknowledging that hurt. That hurt. And then it goes back to allowing it to hurt. If it hurt, don't cover it up. Let it hurt. Because the only way to heal is to let it pass. Could you imagine pushing out a baby and you just say, I don't want to do this no more. And you just shut down and you close up? That means that baby don't get an opportunity in life because you denied that baby the opportunity of life because you froze up, because you didn't want to push. Consider your life as a baby. Don't freeze up in your labor. Push through. Push through that labor and push out those dreams. Push through that labor and push out that success. Do not deny yourself the life that you are destined to live because you are afraid to push. Push through. You got this. You are going to go so far in life. You are going to make it. But do not deny yourself because you are afraid of a little labor. Labor only lasts for a few seconds. And when that baby is here and you hold that baby and you see that baby in your arms, you know that you did a wonderful thing because you pushed through. Consider your life that baby. Nurture that baby. Love that baby. Whatever your baby is. If your baby is being a singer, nurture that. If your baby is being a motivational speaker like myself, nurture that. If your baby is being a rapper, nurture that. If your baby is being a teacher, nurture that. Whatever your baby is, you push that baby out. And it's up to you to give that baby life. So you go ahead and don't let the labor stop you from pushing. Push that dream. Challenge yourself. Push it. Let's see what Tate said. Tate said, the healing process will make you think you don't want to heal because it forces you to get out of your comfort zone and change things that have been routine to you. That's another thing. That comfort zone ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not going to get you nowhere. You ever sat in a chair for too long? Yeah, it might have been comfortable when you first sat down. But if you sit too long, you got to get to moving. Your legs get a little tense. You can feel your toes going to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and use a funny joke because it's funny because we all do it. When you in that bathroom and you using that bathroom and you sit on that toilet, most of the time you use the bathroom, sometimes you're not. Now, in that moment when you first sat on that toilet, you was comfortable. You scrolling on your phone. You're laughing at all your TikToks. You're sharing a few posts. And before you know it, your legs go to sleep. Your feet go to sleep. Now you know you done sat on that toilet too long. Now you like, all right, I'm gonna put this phone down, cause now you gotta get up, cause you gotta put life back into them legs. You gotta put moving back into your legs. That's the same thing with being comfortable, too comfortable in life. Sometimes in life, when it gets too comfortable, it has to get uncomfortable. Because when you get uncomfortable, baby, you best believe you're going to move. I guarantee you, if you were sitting in your car and you had your seat laid back and you had your music playing and you comfortable and you chilling and your car caught fire, I bet you're not going to be sitting there trying to figure out what the next radio station is. Oh, this is my song. I'm gonna jam this song. Stay in that car if you want to because you comfortable. You in that car going to burn up. You could be in that car screaming for your life all because you was too comfortable. You cannot stay comfortable. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. Because being uncomfortable is going to shift you in a whole different life. I'll be comfortable. I'll be so comfortable sometimes. I'll be like, why am I so comfortable with this lifestyle? This ain't even what God had for me, but I'm so comfortable in it because I'm afraid. And a lot of the times, you know what? We ain't even afraid of ourselves. We're afraid of people. We're afraid of what other people gonna say. We're afraid that, oh, if I quit drinking, I'm gonna lose all my friends. If you lose friends because you decided to make a change that's gonna better you, those wasn't your friends in the first place. A lot of us are holding on to friends that's not even our friends no more. I understand you still want to turn up and party and drink and hang out and enjoy your life. I'm not judging you. Have fun. But I want to go home at 9 o'clock and I want to be asleep by 9:30. I can't hang no more. I don't have mega knees no more. I got them great granny knees that I had 12 knee replacements and I'm walking on a cane and no. I'm not about to try to damage myself because my friends still want me to be connected to the person that I'm not even anymore. A lot of people want you to stay connected to that version where they can manipulate you and use you and treat you a certain type of way because they're comfortable with your lifestyle because they don't have to change their lifestyle. A lot of people want you to stay right where you are because they don't want to move. But the moment you get to moving, that's when they get to acting funny. What's a person's favorite line? When you do something different, you think you all that because you got that promotion and now you got a whole new car. I worked hard for it. I deserved that promotion. So why are you mad? Because I decided to be no longer comfortable as a security guard. I'm a supervisor now. I'm looking over. Your friends want you to stay where you are. Because could you imagine you and your friends, y'all, going to the same post, you're clocking in, y'all getting the same pay, y'all turning up, y'all having fun, and your friend is okay with that. And then you be like, you know what, I want more in life. And your friend be like, me too. A lot of them be on the sideline cheering lies. Girl, me too. I want something different too. I want to be better too. I'm right there with you. Let's do this. You serious. They just talking. So you start moving. And you start seeing that growth. You start seeing you start seeing yourself different. You like, oh, I like this. And your friends still talk about, girl, you going out Saturday? I got homework. You got homework? Yes, I have homework. Oh, okay, well, do your little homework because I'm going to be turned up because Jeezy going to be at Drell's or whatever the name of these clubs are out here. So you do your little homework, girl, because I'm going to be turned up. And you like, okay, well, you have fun, still doing your homework. The next weekend come. Girl, what we doing this weekend? Girl, I got a project I got to do. Well, you do your little project, because, girl, Eminem going to be at a Club Tattoo, so I'm going to be there with Eminem. You do your little schoolwork, and then the day come. And they like, girl, I don't hardly be seeing you no more. I'm not for you no more. You're not going to see me because I grew. People don't see you when they grow. They see you when you stay behind. They see you when you stay on their level. They don't see you when you grow. They don't see you when you excel because they're too busy hating. They're too busy trying to remind you of who you used to be. That's why you cannot call everybody your friend. Let's see what Evelyn said. Your true friends will cheer on your growth and will grow with you. That's so true. And if your friend's not cheering, they hating. And if they hating, they trying to get a whole bunch of other people in line to hate with you. How you gonna rally up a whole bunch of people just to hate me for wanting something different? You can have the exact same thing if you really want to. Some people don't want to. Some people be like, you know what? I'm comfortable with being broke every Friday. I'm so comfortable. Let's see what Shay said. I became a mom and stopped doing certain things and realized I have nothing in common with some people. That is a definite big, major growth spurt. Because when you have children, you definitely going to be very careful. I mean, you're going to be really careful about who you bring around your children. You're going to be careful about who your children hang with. So you're going to look at things different when you become a mom. Becoming a mom makes you become a better person for some people. Some people just have children because it's cute. They walk around, they don't know what to do with themselves. When I had my daughter, I was 14 years old. When I had my firstborn, I was 14. When I gave birth to her, a lot of people said, oh, you just a baby having a baby. You don't know what to do. Was they right? Yeah. I was a baby having a baby. What do I know about being a mother? I'm still trying to be a kid. I'm still trying to have fun. I still want to go outside and do children's stuff. My mother told me, you had that baby. You're going to raise that child. So you know what I had to do? I had to cut out a lot of stuff. My friends be like, girl. And I'd be like, girl. Y'all go ahead and have fun. I'm sleepy. I done been up all night, baby. They cried all night. I got to feed her. I got to change her. Like, my mother made me own up to my responsibility because this is what I chose. A lot of people are not holding their friends accountable and not making them own up to their responsibilities. So if you patting your friends on the back, you can't call them you can't call yourself their friends either. If your friend do something wrong, you should have every right to tell your friend, hey, what you did or what you said was out of character. You shouldn't have said that. You were wrong. Instead, a girl would have said the same thing, knowing full well you would not have said the same thing. We have to stop lying to our friends. We have to start holding our friends accountable. We have to start holding the people in our lives accountable for their position in our lives. And stop making excuses for people. A lot of us make so many excuses for people. It's sad. We go out here and be like, well, girl, you had every right to cheat on him. No, you didn't. Just because he did you a certain kind of way, don't mean you had every right to cheat on him. You had every right to dismiss yourself from the entire relationship. Because why would you put yourself in a position where it can get worse for you? If your man cheated on you, that don't mean go cheat back. If your woman cheated on you, that don't mean cheat back. That means, okay, let's see where this goes. Let me grow up some more. And let me see if we outgrow each other. Because 9 times out of 10, you are going to outgrow the people you with if they're not doing anything, if they're not moving. So instead of trying to cheat, just remove yourself from them individuals and find somebody on your level. A lot of us don't hold our friends accountable. A lot of us don't hold our friends accountable. We got to start holding our friends accountable for what they do and what they say. Because at the end of the day, I want my friends to hold me accountable. What's up, son? What's good? I want my friends to hold me accountable. I don't want my friends to pat me on the back. I do not want my friends to say, I would have did the same thing. I would have said the same thing. I would have reacted the same way. If I know that that's not you. And if you know that's not you, I don't want you to give me a pass. My daughter never gives me a pass. I mean, I could be just as wrong as I want to be. And in my mind, I'm right. In her mind, she telling me the truth. She telling me like it is. My son is not about to let me come up and do some stuff. He gonna hold me accountable too. My children hold me accountable just like I hold them accountable. If I'm wrong, they gonna let me know I'm wrong. Mom, you was wrong. Now, will I go immediately and apologize? No. Why? Because some of us have pride and we be embarrassed. We don't want to go in with our little face and just, okay, so I was wrong. No, a lot of us don't want to do that. So we'll just sweep it under the rug and try not to deal with it until it faces us again. Now we got to deal with it all over again. So get you some friends that hold you accountable. Allow your children to hold you accountable. Because a lot of us think just because we parents, our children don't have no say. But I used to have Thursday talks in my living room every week with my children. And I'm telling you, my children, they on my live. If not, if my daughter's not on my live, my son's on my live, they can tell you I will always have open discussion. We always sit in the living room and I give them the floor. And I tell them, hey, I'm your mother. That's my position. But I may not always be doing right by y'all. If I'm doing something to y'all that's hurting y'all in any kind of way or making y'all feel any type of way, if I'm messing up as a mom, you have the floor to tell me. Because maybe there's somewhere in my life that I need to be corrected. Because I'm thinking just because I'm the mom, everything I says goes. That's not true. Because everything I said did not go. So I gave my children the opportunity to have a voice, to be able to talk to me and speak to me and let me know where I can do something different so I can be a better mom for them. So I can love them the way I felt as if I was in love. A lot of us raise our children based off of how we felt when we was kids. Some of us buy our children because our parents didn't buy us nothing. Some of us overlove our children because we felt like our parents didn't love us. So we try to give our children what we think we missed. So I always made sure that my children had the opportunity to tell me where I can improve for them. Because it's not just about me. Everybody say, well, I'm the mom, so I got to be first. If your children are not happy, that means your home is not going to be happy. And that means it's going to be a lot of disruption in your home if your children are not happy. Give your children the opportunity to present themselves, to tell you where they hurt. That's why a lot of children don't come to us. We don't even be knowing our children be suffering because we don't give them that opportunity to want to open up to us and want to tell us, hey, Mom, I had a bad day in school. I know somebody on this live that went through this. Mom, I had a stressful day in school. Stressful day? What you stressed for? All you got to do is go to school. I got to pay bills. Well, Mom, I didn't ask to be here, so I understand, you got to pay bills, but don't take that out on me because you decided you had to be an adult. I'm going to get to your place one day. So instead of telling me, well, that's all you going to do is cry about school, sit down and talk to me about it. Well, you know what, baby? I'm so sorry you had a stressful day at school. What can I do to make it better? What happened at school? Instead of dismissing how I feel just to make yourself feel good because you got to be a mom. I didn't tell you to birth me. So you can't be yelling at me talking about all you got to do is do homework. Well, that's stressful. You don't even know if I'm stressed. How you even know if I know how to read? I might be pretending. I might be acting like I know how to spell the and be spelling something else. Because parents don't sit there and check with their children to see where their children's mental state is. And that's why it's a lot of broken relationships now as adults. Because they don't have that opportunity to sit down and really get to know their children. A lot of us don't know our children. Because we never sat down to know our children. I bet you right now, some of us can't even tell you what our child's favorite color is. Children come up to you and say, Mom, what's my favorite color? I think it's blue because I see you wear blue all the time, so it's got to be blue, right? And we be just as wrong as they. Mom, no, blue is not my favorite color. Green is. Oh, well, I thought it was blue. And then that's it. That's the end of the conversation. We don't even try to go into nothing else. Just, oh, well, I thought it was, well, whatever, son. All right, whatever. Stop dismissing your children because you don't want to be bothered. Don't do that. I know sometimes we got to tone them out because they do too much. Now, I'm not going to say that my house was always, because let me tell you, my son on here, yeah, go ahead and tell him my son gave me a run for my money, but I still knew how to deal with my children because I was able to sit down and ask them, what's going on? What can I do? Who did it? I beat him up. Let me know something. Give me something. Let's see what HB Spooky said. You got to look at people's problems, but putting yourself in their place. Well, listen, the one thing you don't want to do is ever put yourself in somebody else's place because you don't know what their place is or what they had to go through to get in that place. But you can empathize with them and maybe feel their pain because a lot of times people be like, oh, I know exactly what you're going through. But we don't because we never been through it. So how can we relate ourselves to somebody else's storm that we never even been in? But when you look at people's problems, don't put yourself in their place because you might not never get there. You may never know what it's like to lose anything. And the people around you lose all the time. And you want to put yourself in their place to see how I feel to lose everything? Sympathize with them, empathize with them, pray for them, but don't put yourself in their place, especially if you've never been there. Because people be giving marriage advice. When they give marriage advice, that's when I step out. I'm like, I never been married. So I can't tell you how to love your husband. I can't tell you how to love your wife. I can tell you how to deal with emotional depression and stress and sexual assault and rape and all that stuff because I've been through that. So I can tell you about things. I can tell you what I did that helped me heal, that can possibly help you heal. But I can't go and tell you about marriage. I've never been married. Can I tell you how to deal with a toxic relationship? Yes. I'm sure we all can. Because I'm pretty sure all of us that had a few boyfriends or a few girlfriends that we probably wanted to knock upside the head a few times while they were asleep. A lot of us have dealt with some toxic people. But why did we deal with toxic people? Because we were dealing with people based off of what we really felt about ourselves. Because the moment you know your worth, you know better. When you know better, you do better. A lot of us don't think we deserve nothing, so we settle. We date people based off of what we think we deserve. Well, I ain't got no car, so I'm going to date a bum. Because now we both ain't got no car. Well, what y'all getting out of each other if neither one of y'all got an offer? One of y'all got to have a car. You can't be busting it all the time. Somebody got to be responsible in the relationship. Oh, well, I'm going to date him because he ain't got no job and I ain't got no job. So now we both... No. Stop basing people off of your struggle and dating people and thinking that you got to settle. Let's see what Shay said. I know, right? Like, get to know them kids. Definitely get to know them kids. You got to get to know your kids. And Shay said, what's the biggest lesson that comes up a lot for you as a mom? I'm going to tell you something. Girl, depending on how old your children are, that is going to determine a lot. My biggest fear for my children was going out here into this world trying to figure it out on their own and making the dumbest decisions in the world. My son was rough, okay? But he turned out to be an excellent individual because I used to always tell my son and I tell my daughter, I'm not trying to live y'all lives for y'all. I've already lived my life, but I'm trying to steer y'all away from the lifestyle that I live. If I can steer y'all away from the lifestyle that I live, it makes me feel satisfied as a mom that y'all listen, but children don't listen because I don't always listen to my mother. My son is 1. So you got a long way to go. Because let me tell you about these little 1-year-olds, okay? These new babies is a different breed. When my son was one, they was normal. These new babies got some kind of powers. I don't know. These pandemic babies, it's a whole different breed. They reading, they talking, they doing cartwheels, they born walking. Babies not even born months no more. These babies are born 12 years old. Like these children, okay, is a different breed. But I'm telling you right now, Shay, if you need me, honey, I am here for you. I got you, okay? Because I know what it's like. I raised 2 sons and a daughter. And I was a single mom. I raised all 3 of my children by myself. So I'm grateful that God gave me the strength to be able to raise 3 amazing children. Start telling your children now. Your son won. So it's not too early to start telling him you're proud of him and letting him make mistakes. You can't cover up all his... He have to make mistakes. But at the same time, separate his mistakes and let him know what mistakes he can make and what mistakes he don't need to make. Because children are going to make their own decisions and make their own lifestyle anyway. So now is the time to start speaking life into your son right now. Tell your son right now, son, you probably can't understand me now, but these words are going to stick. You are definitely going to be something. You are great. You are wonderful. I'm proud of you. You are amazing. You are a blessing. Start speaking those words into your son right now. Because at the end of the day, whatever you don't speak, somebody's going to try to speak it for you. And one thing you don't want is somebody to tell your story. You tell your own story. You tell your son your own story. Don't let somebody come in your life and try to tell your son how you lived your life. You tell your son how you lived your life. You give your son everything that he needs to know. You be your son's superhero. You be your son motivational speaker. You be your son doctor. Everything that you want your son to be in life, you start speaking it to him right now. Let him know who he is right now. Because people think that these 1-year-olds don't have identities, but they do. The moment you start speaking that life into him, I'm telling you right now, you're going to look back and you're going to say, I didn't even know you understood me. These children understand. You are a wonderful mother. You are raising a son. You are a beautiful individual. I don't even know you personally, but I'm telling you right now, speak that life into your son right now. You tell your son everything that you think you didn't hear as a child, you put that in your son. You tell your son he's going to be a strong individual. You tell your son the streets can't have him. You tell your son he's blessed. You tell your son he is a child of God. You tell your son he's going to be an amazing man. Everything that you want your son to know, you tell him so a woman can't come in your son's life and tell your son things that you going to tell your son already. You are going to prepare your son for this world that we live in today by speaking life into him right now. That is your blessing. You owe yourself to be that voice for your son until he has a voice for himself. And when he has a voice for himself, I guarantee you everything that you speak to him right now, he's going to remember. Because you start speaking to their soul right now. You start uplifting them right now. If your son take his diaper off and go throw it in the trash, you tell your son, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud you took that diaper off and you threw it in the trash. Anytime your son do something that shows that you proud, you tell him you proud of him. If he goes scribble on the wall and you see an A, you say, son, I'm so upset that you scribbled on my wall, but I'm proud of you because it's your alphabet. I'm so mad that you in here destroying stuff, but I'm proud of you at the same time. The same way you give criticism, the same way you got to give love. You can't just give one and not the other. You can't make your son feel bad about all his decisions and don't make him feel good about his decisions. You got to give him a balance. You got to let him know good and bad. Because a lot of people focus only on the bad. They want to, oh, my son's so bad. All he do is this. He just so bad. When you keep saying that, you speaking that into his life. So don't say, oh, my son's so bad. Say, oh, my son is growing. Oh, my son is learning. Oh, my son is figuring himself out. But he's not bad. He's just growing up and learning himself. So that's what you want to speak into your son. Don't make your son feel bad about doing something and just destroy his whole character. You'd be so surprised how we be destroying our children by one little bitty word. I still tell my children to this day, I'm proud of you. They can do they can do the dumbest thing in the world. And I'm going to tell them, like, you know that was stupid. You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have said that. But I'm proud of you because you stood up for yourself. It's a balance. It has to be a balance. So your son is going to be fine because you are raising him. Not the streets. Not some bum. Not somebody who don't want to see your son succeed. You are raising your son. So your son is going to be an amazing blessing. And I want you to remember that. And I want you as a mom to be proud of yourself. Celebrate yourself. A lot of us don't celebrate ourselves on here. A lot of us focus on all the things that we didn't get to accomplish, all the things that we should have did, all the things that we should be doing, but we're not celebrating ourselves for what we are doing right now. If you used to eat sweets and now you don't, that's a celebration. If you used to smoke cigarettes and now you don't, that's a celebration. If you used to get out the bed at 9 o'clock and now you get out the bed at 5 o'clock, that's a celebration. Because everything that you're doing in your life is putting you in a better position regardless of how you look at it. Celebrate yourselves. Y'all start celebrating yourselves. Start celebrating yourselves. Be proud of yourself. Clap for yourselves, okay? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. Nobody is going to make you feel as good as you're going to make yourself feel. People can tell you right now, you could have a bad day and somebody be like, oh, it's going to be okay. If you don't believe it's going to be okay, then everything they say is not even going to matter. You're going to be like, yeah, I guess maybe it might be okay. When somebody say it's going to be okay, you right. You right. You are definitely, it's going to be, you right. I don't know why I sat right here and almost led myself to believing that it wasn't going to be okay. I done been through something and I done came through something. So I know it's going to be fine. Yes, Shay, I am proud of you too. And Shay said, yes, I have made so many small changes that I have yet to celebrate. 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 I did not finish high school, okay? Do y'all hear me? Because I have new people on here. Some of my old viewers, they know my stories. Some of my new viewers. So I'm telling y'all, I didn't finish high school. By the time I was 22, I had all three of my children. I kept trying to go back to school. I kept failing. Kept trying to go back, kept failing. One day, I went to school. It was October 2020. I was just going to see about the class. I wasn't trying to sign up. I was just going to go see. And I went in there to go see, and I ended up being in there for 2 hours. Next thing you know, I was enrolled. And to make a long story short, I got my high school diploma May 22nd, 2020. So I graduated. I have my papers now. It took me years, but I did it. HBG said, exactly, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Exactly. You got to do it yourself. Celebrate yourself. Push yourself. Go out and tell yourself everything. So you have to relearn some things. Because some of us have learned some bad things. We picked up on some bad patterns. We didn't do things that we... Thank you, Shay. We are reprogramming ourselves to think different. One changed thought can change your entire life. You ever just sit back and tell yourself, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lose weight. You could be saying that for 3 months straight and never do anything to position yourself to lose weight. You wake up one particular day and say, you don't even say it. You just wake up and start exercising. You know why? Because sometimes we get so tired of lying to ourselves. We always telling ourselves what we're going to do and we never do it. So we just get up and we just have to do it. Some of us have to just get up and do it. Some people can talk themselves into doing stuff. And some people got to just do it. I'm the type of person that I got to just do it. Because if I keep talking, I'm going to talk myself right out of it. Why? Because I done talk myself into it so much, I start dwelling on the things that might go wrong. Like, when I was doing my live, I'm going to tell y'all, the past few lives, my very first live that I did was a tragedy because me and my son could not get it to work. It's on my YouTube channel. If y'all go check it out, you'll see my first live. It was a practice live because me and my son could not get it right. And I just kept going over and over and over again, and I couldn't get it right. So eventually we got it right, and I just went through with the live. Like, hey, mine as well. My daughter told me, go ahead, mine as well. Since you got it working, mine as well. So I went through with the live. Then the second time I did my live at, I used my daughter's boyfriend's equipment. And I'm always sitting here making up an excuse like, oh, I don't got no laptop and I don't got the microphone and I don't have the equipment that I need to do my lives, so I'm not going to be able to do my lives. Well, today I said, I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to use the resources that I have, because if I could use my phone to do my YouTube shorts, I can use my phone to do my live videos. And I could just set it up to where it makes sense for me. As long as people are still getting the message. It don't matter how you get it out there. As long as people are still getting it. So I decided that I was going to still do my live. And that's what I did. And because I pushed and I decided to do it anyway, I have new people watching my live, which makes me proud. Because I was going to find every reason in the world to not do it. But I said, no, I'm going to do it. And every Wednesday, no matter what, if I have a living cell in my body, I will be doing my lives every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Because I know that a lot of us need it. I know that I need it. And it's a passion. And I love to do it. I love to encourage. I love to inspire. I love to motivate. And that's what I'm going to do. And if God put it on my heart for me to do it, that's what I'm going to do. If the universe is telling me to do it, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't know everybody's religion preference. So I don't want to just base it all on just one solid thing. Some people rock with the universe. Some people rock with God. At the end of the day, I rock with both. So therefore, I love everybody the exact same. Rather we love the universe and God, or we love God and the universe. Either way it goes, we all believe in a higher power, and we all striving to be something. So I'm so grateful that I was able to still do my live. I'm so grateful that I was able to still push my live. And I'm so grateful for Shay for coming on. Then there was Evelyn. I want to say there was another one, Lovely. I just want to thank the people that I've never seen before in my life, because my family show up for me all the time. Like, they can jump on here at 7:45 and it be the last minute. I'm still grateful because you guys could be doing something else. You guys can be literally doing something else, but you're sitting here with me. Then my son Daniel on here. Thank you, Daniel. You here? See, that's why I say y'all gotta keep me going, because you know I want to make sure that I'm giving everybody love. I want to make sure that I'm celebrating everybody. You know, whether I know your names or whether I don't, or whether I'm learning your names, I want to celebrate each and every one of you guys. So the fact that y'all here with me, when y'all could be doing something else, that gives me courage to know that I will be here again next Wednesday, and I will continue to push. I always had it in my spirit to just be available for somebody else, because we never know who needs us. And a lot of the times we want to be so caught up in our emotions, we have to deal with them. Deal with your emotions first. Check your energy first. My sister, she be here every Wednesday. Check your emotions first. When you check your emotions first, now you can go and check somebody else's. Now you can see what somebody else got going on. So the greatest accomplishment is to go through it anyway. Push through anyway. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. If it's scaring you, you're supposed to do it. If it's not scaring you, it's nothing. We are supposed to be so afraid of succeeding that we succeed. That's how you succeed, by being afraid to do it. Everybody was afraid to drive their first time. Everybody was afraid. But we did it. Fear is what brings out the greatness. A lot of people don't realize fear brings out the greatness. That's what fear does. Fear makes you want to do more. Fear makes you want to go out and grab hold to things that you didn't think you can do. Fear challenges you. Because when you're afraid to do something, it makes you want to do it more. But when you're not afraid to do something and it's too easy, you're going to be like, I can knock that out in 2 seconds. And you won't do it because you already know you can knock it out. But everybody loves a challenge. We all love a challenge. I love a challenge. I love it. And what I'm doing right now is a challenge. Every day of my life, I'm doing something that's making my spirit grow. And I'm so grateful for that. So for everybody that's on this live tonight, I want to tell you guys right now that I'm so amazingly proud of you. I want to tell you that I love you. I want to tell you thank you for stopping by and for showing up and for showing out for me. I want to tell you that we are definitely here for a purpose. And each and every one of us are going to fulfill our purpose. I want to encourage somebody on here to look at themselves tonight. Tonight. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I made it. Because wherever you came from, you made it. You made it today. You made it tonight. You made it here. Look at yourself in that mirror and say, I made it. And when you say, I made it, right behind it, I want you to say, now let's keep going. Because it don't stop. The blessings don't stop. The blessings keep going. The blessings keep flowing. The blessings keep growing. So tell yourself tonight, I made it. Now let's keep going. Because you are about to take off. You are about to go to a place where you have never been before. And it is going to scare you. But you are going to succeed. You are going to blow up. Because this is your time right now. You done already lived in your season where you couldn't get it going. You already lived in your season of brokenness. You already lived in your season of defeated. You already lived in the season of all those things that's telling you to lie to yourself that you won't be nothing. You already lived in that season. We're not living in that season no more. The season that we living in is I made it. We are in the I made it season. Now let's keep going. That's the season we in today. If you know you made it and you know this is your season, I want you to type in the comments, I made it. Now let's keep going. Type in the comments. If you really believe in your spirit and you feel in your spirit that you made it, you type that in the comments and say, I made it. Now let's keep going. Because I'm challenging somebody today to allow themselves to know that you are going to do some great things. I'm challenging somebody today to believe in themselves. I'm challenging somebody today to know that they are proud and that they are going to do something amazing. I want to challenge somebody today to stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. I'm myself. I'm gonna type it in here too. That's right, Daniel. I made it. Now let's keep going. I'm gonna type mine too because because I made it. We all made it. We all made it. We all made it. We are definitely doing amazing things. And I want you guys to know that you are going to conquer your greatest fear. You are going to excel beyond your greatest expectation. You are going to a place where your name is going to ring bells. And everybody who didn't believe in you, they're going to wish they did. They're going to wish that they would have took the time out to show up for you. They're going to wish they took the time out to be there for you. They are definitely going to wish that they showed up for you. But we're not going to focus on them. We are going to focus on ourselves. And I see me and Daniel, we the only ones that believe we made it. Cause everybody ain't typing it. So y'all still afraid. But I don't want y'all to be afraid. I want y'all to know that y'all made it. I want y'all to know that y'all made it. You hear me? Y'all have conquered some of your greatest fears. Y'all have been through some of the worst things that you think you can imagine. Y'all have been through a lot and still going through something. And y'all still making it. That's why I want y'all to type in that comment, I made it, now let's keep going. Because you are going through so much and you still going. You still pushing. You still prospering. And that's what we want to focus on. Knowing that no matter what you've been through, nothing or nobody is going to stop you. Nobody is going to stop you. At all. So if you believe that you made it, celebrate yourself tonight. When this live ends, celebrate yourself tonight. That's what we gonna do. Celebrate. Because you all are some wonderful and amazing, strong people. And I'm so grateful to be able to be here with y'all tonight. I am so grateful. Now, what I am going to do, normally I will stay on till about 7:40. But I will say that I'm going to end a little bit sooner because my allergies and stuff been really cutting up in my throat. My voice been going in and out. And that's why I've been trying to drink water just to kind of keep my throat from drying out. But I was going to get this message out. And this message was acknowledge, allow, and understand. And that's what we did tonight. We acknowledged it. We allowed it. I don't even have no TBG. I got this. So I know y'all can hear my voice it's fluctuating. It's going in and out. But I wasn't gonna let my voice stop this message. I wasn't. That's right, HB. I made it. Now let's keep going. If you're still on here, before I sign off, I want you guys to go ahead and type that in the comments. I made it. Now let's keep going. Because one thing we did was made it. But we didn't make it to where we need to continue to go. So that's why we gotta keep going. We done made it here. But we got some more work to do. So I hope I see you guys here next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, same place, same time. We here. We are here. So I'm going to go ahead and end. But I want everybody in here to know that I love you guys. To know that I appreciate you guys. Yes, Ty. Yes, BG. I made it. Now let's keep going. I am so grateful to everybody who typed that in the comments. Because we made it. Now we about to rock this thing out. Every time I see that message, it give me riled back up. It makes me want to stay on some more. Because I know that a lot of us are definitely struggling. Because we are so hard on ourselves. And the harder we are on ourselves, it's harder for us to believe that we can do it. It's harder for us to believe that we can take it to the next level. And that's why I'm so grateful to know that everybody who believed they made it, they know that we got to keep going. We ain't finished yet. We just beginning. The fire just was lit under a lot of us tonight. The fire was, it just set ablaze. So now we about to tear some stuff up. Okay, we about to, ooh, baby, we finna go, okay? We finna take off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking off. Y'all know your girl Queen Motivation will be here next Wednesday at 6 p.m. on the dot Pacific Standard Time. Y'all know I will break it down from what is why I think the East Coast we 3 hours. Georgia is 2 hours, I believe. I don't know. I just know 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And whatever that is for you, that's what time I'll be on next Wednesday. So thank you guys. Your girl Queen Motivation is definitely about to do her thing. I'm going to go find some tea somewhere. Maybe I need to walk to the store or something. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope this message blessed your heart. I hope it blessed your soul. I hope somebody enjoyed it. I hope somebody took this message and said, hey, y'all missed it. Y'all should have been there. But be there next Wednesday because Queen Motivation going to be back on. Daniel, I love you. Thank you. You invited some people. They showed up. Everybody else, BG, thank you. Ty, thank you. HBG, thank you. Tay, thank you. Everybody that was on here tonight, thank you guys so much. I love you. I am about to sign off. If you have anything else you want to say in the comments before I go ahead and drop it. If not, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Queen Motivation signing off. You got you. Yes, see you next Wednesday. I'm here. We there. We in here. I'm going to write up some topics tonight. See where the Spirit lead me. And that's what I'll let you know what the next topic will be. I'll post it on my social media, on my Facebook. Normally my daughter would be posting my Facebook stuff, but I don't know where she at. But my Facebook is Katrina Miller. If anybody have a way to share my Facebook to everybody else, do that, because then I can go ahead and just post my YouTube day times and everything on my Facebook, and everybody can kind of see, or you can click back and check every Wednesday, but it's the same time every Wednesday. So I definitely love you guys. I will see you guys next Wednesday. You guys have a blessed night. Y'all stay up, stay easy, and remember, we made it. Now let's keep going. Y'all have fun. Be easy. Good night.